Thank you for taking the time to view the Southwestern Rocky Mountains Division Disaster Cycle Services presentation on initiating a Disaster Capability Work Group, or DCWG, project. Do you need help in better understanding and implementing American Red Cross policies and guidelines? Sometimes policies and guidelines can be confusing, conflicting, and may need clarification. The Southwestern Rocky Mountain Disaster DCWGs can help by resolving issues, providing clarification, and giving additional guidance. SWaRM can help by initiating a DCWG project. Hi, I am Mel V. Spencer, and I'll be your presenter today. I am the logistics lead for the Southwestern Rocky Mountains Division and also the co-leader for the Deploy Materials, Staff, and Technology DCWG. Feel free to contact me anytime. My email address and phone number are on the screen. Today I will focus on how the Southwestern Rocky Mountain Division can help you. It begins by you, a SWaRM worker, initiating a project in the DCWG project SharePoint site. This presentation is designed to complement the SWaRM DCWG project initiation guide located on the SWaRM Capability Workgroups SharePoint site. It will provide you in more detail information on how you, the worker, can initiate and track a project. Here is today's agenda. I'll be covering the different types of projects that can be submitted, the purpose and scope of the DCWG, how you can initiate a project, list the different deliverables that can be part of the project, and how you can initiate a project. Some of the American Red Cross policies and guidelines may require clarification and additional guidelines. Here are some types of the projects you can request. Sometimes you'll need help in interpreting a policy or procedure. Sometimes you'll need help in resolving conflicting issues. Sometimes you just need clarification and additional guidelines on how to implement a policy. And then the final thing you may need help on is how to implement a policy and guideline. There is a striking commonality in the issue regions identified as most confusing or most challenging to resolve. One approach to identifying and resolving these issues is the creation of work groups. Rather than creating multiple regional work groups to address global issues locally and to ensure consistency throughout the division, the strength and experiences of the division workforce will be leveraged in DCWGs. DCWGs are division-based teams operating under the authority of the DDE. The DCWG structure includes representing each of the 8 core and pillar DCS processes, as well as the operations and training and exercises. The DDE may create additional teams if needed. One of the primary purposes of the DCWGs is to disseminate and communicate and implement DCS doctrine. It's also to serve as a laboratory for innovation and provide technical assistance in the implementation of doctrine within the divisions. It also has the purpose of identifying challenges in the implementation of prescribed doctrine, programs, and procedures. And one of the final purposes is to create strategy to fill gaps within the division. Anybody can initiate a project. Anyone who has identified an issue that needs to be resolved can initiate a project. Typically, projects are initiated by regional workers. It may be initiated by division leaders, or even a DCWG member may initiate a project. Sometimes the national headquarters will refer a project to the DCWGs as well. The requester, in coordination with the DCWG, will determine what the deliverables will be. They may be a combination of either fact sheets, process maps, handbooks, guides, workshop training material, videos, job aids. The division does not make policy. The division implements policies established by national. So one of the deliverables will not be a policy. Now, let's talk about initiating a project. You can initiate the project by going to the SWaRM Capability Workgroup site on SharePoint. To access this site, you'll need an internet browser. You also will need a Red Cross login and password. Plus, you'll need to have access and permission to the site. If you don't have access to the site, you can request access online, or you can send an email to swarmsharepoint@redcross.org. Once you're at the site, you'll want to go to the Once you're at the site, you'll first want to go to the SWaRM Capability Workgroup site, and on the left-hand side, you'll see the navigation panel circled here in red. Click on DCWG Projects, which will take you to a new site. Now you're on the DCWG Projects page. Click on Items on the top navigation bar under List Tools. It is circled in red. We want to create a new project. Click on New Item on the ribbon at the top of the screen. It is circled in red. Now you want to click on Task to go to the New Item screen. It's circled in red. You will see the DCWG Project's New Item screen. The fields you need to complete are circled in red. You will need to enter the title description for the project. This is a free text field. You'll want to enter a description for the project. Again, this is a free text field. And the deliverables. This is a free text field. You may want to enter in fact sheets, process maps, handbooks, guides, workshop training material, videos, job aids, or some other type of deliverable. Please do not change any of the other fields. You may have to scroll down to enter the other field information. After scrolling down, you'll see the other fields you need to complete. They are also circled in red. The first field that you'll need to complete is the requested by, and this will be your name. It will need to match what is in the Active Directory. So please enter your last name, followed by a comma, and then your first name. After you've put your name in, then click on the person and check marks, and it'll search for your name in Active Directory. It is recommended you discuss this project with your Regional Disaster Officer, your RDO. Click on the box if you have discussed this project with your RDO. The region name is a drop-down box. You can choose your region. Enter your RDO's name, again, last name, followed by comma, and then first name. Also at the top, you'll see the button for Attach Files. You can attach any files that you have that are related to this project. And then finally, you want to click on Save. You have now created a project in SharePoint. It is being referred to the governance team, who will assign it to a DCWG or contact you for additional information. The DCWG will also contact you to make sure they understand your requirements and your desired deliverables. They will be in coordination with you throughout the process until the deliverables are approved and published. You will be able to track the progress of your project through the DCWG Project SharePoint site. You will want to set up an alert so you will be notified of changes of your project. For more information regarding DCWG projects, view the SWaRM DCWG Project Initiation Guide on the DCWG Project SharePoint site. I hope you have found this presentation informative. Remember, the DCWG is there to help you resolve issues, provide clarification and guidance regarding American Red Cross policies. Please give them the opportunity to help you so you can better serve our clients. Thank you again for taking the time to view this presentation. Feel free to contact me if you need additional information, or I can answer any questions you may have.